Right, I've been on for almost 2 minutes, it seems. Oh, it's the wrong way. Should be going that way. Well, I mean, first off, I know I haven't been uploading anything besides just old pictures. I haven't been doing much. I just got really low. And it didn't seem like anything that I did was working, and nothing that I did would kind of going right. You know when you can kind of see your future. You can kind of see what your expected future is, and it's just this path that you make changes to in your life, and you hope that they will alter that path and stuff. And I saw mine, and it didn't seem to be changing. And no matter what I did, it seemed to just not change. The path, not my life in general. And it's bumming me out. It's not. It's more that I'm kind of just really angry that I can't do anything about it, and I'm angry at myself, but I'm mostly pissed off. It makes me pissed off at everything and everybody all the time. So I try not to be pissed off by everybody and everything all the time by limiting my contact with everybody. Yeah. Also, there's this thing somebody said to me that I can't really get out of my head. And it's winding me up because it's kind of true. And I keep thinking about it, like, I don't know if this person was actually trying to be hurtful or cruel or whatever, but it worked. Whatever it was, it actually worked. If they were trying to be hurtful, if they were trying to be mean, then it worked. But I don't know, because I don't know this person. I don't know if they're smart enough to figure out that this was probably not a cool thing to say to somebody, But yeah, I basically got a message on something. I got a message on a picture that I deleted. It was on my Twitter, and it was just a message saying, like, "Oh, cool, dude! I really like your stuff. I especially liked it when you peaked a couple of years ago. You were really good back then." And it was like, it's not really it's not really a hurtful comment if you think about it, but it's just that if you really keep thinking about it, if you really let it fester, if you keep poking at it, then it's like they liked me back then. Something's different now that they don't like, and that I peaked. That kind of like that's as good as it was going to get a couple of years ago. Just stung. Because like I know, and I was okay with it for a little bit, that this is as good as it was going to get, you know, that barring huge, like, you know, fluctuations in my timeline, like me actually playing the lottery and like winning it, just something like that, then yeah, I kind of like I kind of dealt with that. I kind of dealt with my, yeah, you know, and I went off on a whole thing last time I was on about me keep trying stuff. I keep trying stuff to make stuff better, to improve my situation and things, because to nudge my path into a better direction. And it's so nothing works. My path seems to keep looping around things, and then just continuing to go straight into, yeah. And yeah, this is one of the reasons why I haven't done streams, because I know that I'll get talking like this, and it'll end up me being where I was at the last stream. It'll end up me being exactly where I was at the last stream, not any happier, kind of a little bit feeling a bit worse, and a little bit pissed off at certain people, and I don't want to do that. So yeah. Hi Jeffers. So yeah. I've been away mainly because I kind of, like I said, I keep trying stuff. Nothing seems to be working. Nothing seems to ever work. And it hit me hard. So yeah. I have missed it. I will admit that although I've been kind of doing self-isolation stuff and just not really talking to anyone, like I said, it's because I don't want to snap at anybody. I don't want to be cranky at anybody, because I know that's what would happen. That's why the self-isolation stuff. But like I said, I do admit that I have missed doing streams. I didn't cancel my StreamYard subscription or anything like that. Yeah, I've missed making videos. I was in the mood, actually. I was in the mood yesterday to make a video because it's so and so week. It's like 3 weeks at once because I've missed a couple of Sundays and I haven't recorded any videos. But I'm not doing the voting thing right now. I mean, you can still vote if you want, and Discord is still open. I haven't deleted that or anything because I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. But yeah, I was in the mood yesterday to actually kind of record something. I was almost going to do it. But then I had some real random bullshit happen to me, like, because it happens to me. Random bullshit happens to me. I haven't been talking to a lot of people. I have been talking to a couple of friends who won't shut up. I've got a couple of friends that won't shut up, and they still talk to me. They don't get the whole self-isolation thing. That kind of bugs me. They want to talk to you even though you don't want to talk to anybody, and they don't get it. But because I don't want to snap at them, I don't want to tell them to please leave me alone, because I know that they'll take it the wrong way. I just let them talk. So yeah. But no, he's a friend of mine, and he won't stop talking to me recently about he's got high blood pressure, because he was talking about his medication for his high blood pressure. But I won't shut up talking about his high blood pressure, and I'm not a hypochondriac. I'm not. But if you keep talking to me about something, then I'll think that I might have it and stuff. So I've been thinking today about like all of the possible health conditions that I've got, and it's not helped, because for the past couple of days I've had random tummy problems. For some reason I'm very acidic in my tummy. It's put me off from eating a lot of things, a lot of hot foods, very complicated foods, stuff like that. It's really annoying to just not fancy pizza, especially since we have pizza now. So yeah. I'm going to talk to you about a gross thing in a minute, so just fair warning, it's just about my poop. Because I had a random craving for brown flakes a couple of days ago, and that's one of the things that might have screwed me over. But yeah. Yeah, so I've been thinking about all of the possible things that could be wrong with me and stuff, and it's just winding me up a lot. And one of the surprising things about this bout of depression, about this new low, this chasm that I seem to have tripped into somehow, I still have motivation to work out. But depressingly, because of the past couple of days when I've had headaches and acidy bullshit happening, random chest anxiety, and I had a coughing fit like about 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes before I started streaming. I have no idea what that was about. My throat just suddenly was like, eh. And it's really annoying because Damon's the only one that's been out of the house for the past couple of months, And he said to me today that when he got back from the store today, because he went to the store today, that he wasn't feeling great, and he had like a weird cough. And I was like, oh, good. Because that would be typical. Damon brought the virus in the house. Damon got tickets to the Backstreet Boy reunion tour. That would be just typical. Yeah. So anyway, my poop. Let's talk about my poop. It's funny. It's a funny story. Well, it's not really a funny story. It's just weird. It wound me up a lot because I thought that I get all brand. You know, I get brand cereal, brand flakes, whatever you want to call them. Just plain bran, because for some reason I like bran. I'm a fan of bran, and occasionally I get the cereal. And I kind of had this weird, when you really like a food, and you have the opportunity to eat a lot of that food, because that food, it just tastes really good right now. So you go do that. I had it with cereals a couple of days ago. I was watching something, and I didn't take amount of counting into how much cereal I was eating. And we've got this big box of cereal, and it was bran flakes, and so I basically ate all of the whole box of bran flakes, which I'm surprised at, because it was a big box, and normally I only eat half of a box. That doesn't sound good still, but yeah. And I felt amazing. I felt amazing for the rest of the day. I felt a bit tired for some reason. And I just said tired. Oh, good. Yeah, I felt tired for some reason as well. Every time I came out here to maybe get motivated to do some work, but never actually succeeded in that. And I went in the house, and I had to lay down. And then I woke up and I had lunch. Played on the computer for some more, and then I went back in the house because I had to lay down again because I felt tired. And yeah, by the night time I had to poop, so I went and pooped, and not a small poop, not a small poop. I don't have small poops. And I wasn't really surprised because I ate a whole box of brown flakes, so makes sense. But yeah, I looked at the poop, and this is the gross part that a lot of people would probably don't want to hear about, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. Yeah, I looked at my poop. It looked like a normal poop. It felt, coming out of me, it felt like a regular poop, it felt like the consistency of poop. When I flushed the chain, in order to make sure that my poop goes down, that sounds terrible, I basically leave the lid up and look at it. It disintegrated when the water hit it from the toilet. It kind of dispersed into flakes. I don't know why. This weirded me out a little bit. I kept thinking to myself for the past day and a half, I've been thinking to myself, aren't brown flakes, don't you basically like absorb them? Like, isn't there anything that you can't digest in brown flakes? I thought that was the point of brown flakes, that they're basically full of like bran and wheaty goodness that basically your body just like sucks up and absorbs all the iron and shit, Yeah, so that kind of freaked me out a little bit. I don't know why. Not really hugely freaked out. It was more of at the time it was more of a right. And then I washed my hands and brushed my teeth. It was nighttime. I brushed my teeth before I go to bed. Yeah. So there's that. But yeah, during the depression time, I think one of the things that's motivated me a little bit in the going back to the working out thing. Now that we've gone past the poop talk, going back to the working out thing, one of the things that I think might be motivating me to do that, because like I said, it's actually helping. The working out thing is helping it because I think it just makes me clear my head, because I'm just listening to my phone or listening to the TV and counting. So it kind of clears my head a little bit, makes me not think about shit, you know, because that's what I'm doing. I'm lifting weights up and down. It kind of, yeah, might be motivating. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what that's about. Because I definitely don't feel sad when I'm working out. It's weird. But no, one of the things that I've noticed is that all of my fucking shirts are the neck on my shirts is tight. Like it's really tight. So yeah, that's annoying me a lot. Um, and yeah, I didn't understand why, but I mean, can you notice? Have you noticed it yet? There's that I've got this weird extra muscle on my back and on my shoulders are slightly more muscular. I've got them back again. I haven't had this back for like 5 years. um, they're more defined anyway, or something. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'll be above depressed guy. I definitely got my strength back already. I was feeling like such a weakling because I couldn't lift all of the weights up like I used to. I used to just be able to just pick the weights up, like all of the weights stacked together, and just like move them around, you know. But then I had the first bout of depression, and basically I just stopped working out. I only used to work out, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I've got my strength back. I'm now exclusively only working on the higher weights now. So I never take it apart as much. I used to take it all the way down to the smaller weights that I had, and then work back up again, and just keep going back up and down with those weights. You know, putting them all on and then taking them all off, and then having like a bit of a relaxing couple of days as I put them back on again. Um, but yeah, but basically, yeah, I've got my strength back, so that's something. That might be motivating. I don't know. Like I said, I think it's more to do with the clearing of my head that seems to happen. You know, I feel a little bit more chilled when I'm working out. But yeah, I need better weights. They they come undone. You can hear it when you lift them up again, or when you're pulling them back down again. You can actually hear them rotating and the metal kind of clanging on each other, and it's annoying. So yeah. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's something. Bit annoyed about the neck thing. The neck thing does bug me because I feel hot, and it's not because I'm actually warm. It's mostly because the necks of my shirts are actually just touching all the way around my neck, you know, and it drives the crap out of me so much. I'll do that. I just stretched it a little bit to make sure it didn't do it right back. But yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but there's more shoulder, there's more neck, and like I said, I'm pretty sure it's not been this way for a few years. I seem to be losing weight though. That's weird. I think that the weight that I gained back has all been muscle, and now that I've got it all back again, basically I'm still just losing weight at the rate that I was before. So, and I don't know why, but that bums me out a lot, like really a lot. But yeah, I've got my shoulders back, but my belly's going down, and it's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm sick. I don't know. Just the past couple of days of random stomach acid stuff. I don't know. Like right now, I'm a bit acidy. I just had cereals. I for dinner because I wasn't hungry for anything else. I did have super noodles when I woke up, because I woke up and I was hungry, like really hungry. But yeah, I don't know. I care about you so much, Tubbs, and I have missed you, but I definitely understand why you haven't been on, so here's many more hugs. Thank you. I have some more fizzy. So if I'm in the mood, if I'm not in this mood, well, if I'm in the right mood, if I'm in the right mood to actually do live streams again, then I will do live streams again. Like I said, I've missed it, and I've been feeling a bit guilty for just leaving. You know, not really saying about my current situation and stuff. Like you said, Jeff, you understand. And a lot of my friends do. So that's something. Then I'll definitely do more streams. I will do more streams. I'll try to keep you guys up to date with this. Make sure you know that I'm alive still. I've not done any work. I mean it. I really haven't been motivated. It's a good thing a couple of years ago. Well, it's a good thing a couple of months ago. Or was it like 4 months? Whenever it was that I basically said that I changed because I changed my roles with all of my jobs and stuff, from being either part-time or full-time to basically being freelance, meaning that I'll just take jobs as they come and stuff. Because yeah, it's been very helpful in turning down everything. Just recently, I have not done anything. I have literally just been playing computer games and feeling sorry for myself. I kind of don't know how to stop that. I'm working on it, but I don't know how to stop that. But right now, I've got the perfect excuse because I'm sick. So yeah. But yeah. At the very least, I've forced myself to come on a couple of times this week anyway, because I actually do feel bad about not doing the art project, because that has to be done by February, and I'd feel crappy. I would feel even more worse than this if I didn't get that done by February. I know it's a ways away, but I want to get it done. We've worked hard. I've worked hard on it, and I don't want it to be a waste. So yeah. But yeah, if I ever do get the urge, I'm not gonna fight it. You know, the urge to film something, to film that video that I wanted to film a couple of days ago, before the sickness, this weird sickness thing. I don't know what this is. This is really annoying me, but I don't know what it is. Then yeah, I'm just gonna do it. But what week is it? What week is it? Because all I remember for the oh my god, now what's getting my eye? I don't miss this part about being on stream. Pup, leather, and balloon week, right? Yeah, I remember it being one of those weeks. One of those combinations of weeks where it's basically the title of the video, you know, of what's in the video. Because all I got to do is, I think I've got to sit on a balloon in the leather hood, the pup leather hood. That's literally it, you know, blow it up and then sit on it. Although I can't really blow it up with my mouth in the pup hood, because I tried that in a video. I don't know if you remember that, but I tried that in a video and it didn't work as well as I was expecting. It basically pushed the nose of the hood up, and it went, you know, the eye holes went either into my eyes or above my eyes, which was annoying. So yeah, so I might have to use the pump. Our shower's busted. Our boiler is broken. Has been all week, so I'm very stinky, and that's also bumming me out. That's one of the things that's been bumming me out a lot. I have a shower every other day normally, or every 3 days ever since the hot tub went up, because I normally wait an extra day. Heard a funny noise from outside. Yeah. You know, if I can't get in, if it's been 2 days and I haven't showered, then I'd go in the hot tub and then go in the house and shower. But if I can't go in the hot tub for whatever reason, then I'll wait an extra day and then I'll have a shower even if I don't go in the hot tub. So yeah, that's how that system works. It's been a week and I have not had a shower, and it's pissing me off so much. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing something on the 4th of July. I have no idea what, you know. I have no idea what, so I've got tummy cramp. Can't really sell fireworks. We don't have a big enough back garden or yard, whatever you call it. I don't really have any American shit, you know. I don't really have any American stuff. Any American clothes. nothing with the American flag on it. The closest thing would have to be the Harley Davidson shirt that I've got, or the Funhill Garage one. They're American-ish. Oh, that's what that gas cramp was. But yeah, any ideas on that would be much appreciated. I do kind of like this hangout thing. Also, StreamYard has a mobile version of StreamYard, so I can technically, I don't have to go on to the other channel to live stream anymore. I can live stream from my phone anywhere in the house, anywhere live, because I'm gonna upload it to the phone, and basically from there, that's good. Yeah. Oh God, what is with the stomach thing? I don't know what the stomach thing is. You look great, Tubbs. The pictures you posted on Discord, the workouts are definitely paying off. Thanks. I know. It's weird. Damon actually said something that basically made me notice in the mirror. But yeah, it's weird. He said something like, relax your back or something. He was trying to scratch me on the back, and he said, just relax your back. And I was like, I am relaxed. That was weird. The next shots, yeah. Working out is very soothing. It does, but I get worried every now and again because, like, sometimes this wrist gets shaky, and it just keeps making me think of bad stuff. You know, like why? Because I can control how shaky this one. This one doesn't get shaky that much, but it still does get shaky. So I don't get it. But yeah, when I'm doing the heavy weights, it basically this wrist gets shaky, and I get worried about that. But that's the only real kind of like thoughts that I have at the time. I don't know. So my shower isn't working. Oh, I can read that now. Shower's working. Will it be getting fixing? Well, Damon's going to fix it tomorrow. Hopefully, he said he's going to fix it tomorrow. He said he's going to take a day off work to work on something. But at the time, I basically when he was telling me that, I was kind of passing out. I was out of consciousness. So yeah. Funny enough, American clothes don't fit big people, says Panafox. Yes, they do. I don't get what that means. But yeah. I'm on another server, and they have gone on Discord, and they went full SJW the other day. Just everything about every TV show that I like was apparently shit. suddenly, you know. Been watching a lot of Netflix and a lot of Amazon Prime, but they just wind me up so much. So a lot of them were saying like all cops are bastards, and I was like, oh yeah, okay. I was like, okay, and then somebody said, okay, question mark. What, don't you agree that all cops are bastards? And I was like, yeah, okay. Just like all men are rapists, you know. About 10 years ago, I got mugged by a couple of Middle Eastern guys. So, all Middle Eastern guys are muggers. Yeah. Yep. But like, oddly enough, that entire I think I might have been kicked from something, but that entire room that that conversation happened in, it's been inactive for like an hour or two. So either everybody's asleep, or I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, but yeah. Damon can fix it. Damon's amazing. Damon's amazing. Yeah. Damon's my amazing Bale. So yeah. I just started a new show on Netflix. Yeah. I found out that the Agents of Shield was on Netflix, and I watched the crap out of that. And what? I don't know if anybody's seen that, but what? What? It's good, but what the hell? Um, I only watched the first season, and then I missed it. I missed a few episodes of it, and then it was just I just couldn't keep up with it after that. And now I know why. It's because every half season, half of it, they go halfway through the season, and then something major will happen, or they'll make a huge change, or something. So the show is unrecognizable from one season to another, but not even in the same season. You have to really pay attention, or you'll miss something, and that'll be that. What the fuck? But if you do watch it all in order, I mean, I loved it. I just I'm kind of pissed off that when did that show end? Because it's on a cliffhanger. Because they never, like I said, they change things up so regularly that it was just a regular episode, you know. That they ended on. So I don't know when the next episode was supposed to be, but I'm assuming that it's just over. Agents of Shield. I don't know. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of Netflix, Amazon, mainly because somebody told me that Rick and Morty ended, and then I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I keep up with Rick and Morty. I don't watch it religiously, but I basically once it's over, then I'll watch it and then get on with my life, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to obsess over it until it is your life, and you want to shut up about Pickle Rick all the time. I don't know. But yeah, apparently in the UK Netflix, it's not all on Netflix yet. It's basically all of the episodes apart from the last one are on Netflix, or at least up until the Christmas one. I think it's the Christmas one. Jerry's hanging Christmas lights. So yeah, whatever one that is, that's what it's up to basically. Which, as far as I understand, isn't the season finale of Rick and Morty. So whatever. So it's not on UK Netflix just yet. But yeah, there was that, and then something else I watched on Netflix. I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh, I paused for a second. Yeah, I don't remember, but I then watched on Amazon Prime in the UK. I watched The Expanse from back to front because there was a bit in The Expanse that I don't remember at all that somebody was talking to me about. There was this basically there was a space battle, a space fight or something that I don't remember happening ever, but they were talking to me about it and I've seen it all and I was like, I don't what? That I don't remember that episode. I don't remember any of that. What the hell are you talking about? They basically got to this place and they did a thing, you know. I don't remember the fight in between them getting to the place and doing the thing. But apparently there was a space fight in between that, and I was like, I don't. But yeah, I saw it, and I was like, oh, okay. Oh, it was a scene. How did I miss that scene? I don't know. But yeah, I watched all of The Expanse. That was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. I liked The Expanse. I kind of don't like it goes very Game of Thronesy in the middle. In like the latest season, you know, where like the last season of Game of Thrones, where they kind of wrap everything up really quickly. That's because that's the season I think that they didn't know if they were cancelled or not. So yeah. They didn't know if they needed to be the end or not, you know. So it's very rushed and lots of story arcs get put away somewhere. Stuff like that. But it apparently is getting continued, so that's something. And then I watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I tried to watch Seinfeld. I actually tried to watch Seinfeld, and that hurt because Seinfeld is now available on Netflix, not Netflix, Amazon Prime in the UK. I can't stand it. The jokes in between, the stand-up comedy in between, with all of the laughing, the canned laughing. It's like people are laughing at nothing sometimes, and it's crazy. It's like there are whole entire YouTube channels dedicated to them showing clips of scenes from sitcoms where they remove the laughter, the laughing track, and yeah, you could tell that if Seinfeld didn't have a laughing track, it would just be awkward. All of it would be awkward, and I hate that so much. You know, a lot of people don't like Big Bang Theory because it's a smart show for dumb people, is what a lot of people say. and it's like I didn't mind Big Bang Theory, but it had a laughing track. Doesn't mean I'm a dumb person. A lot of people say that. It's stupid. Yeah, it's a smart show for dumb people. Yeah. It's not really that's not that smart. I can't remember who did it, but somebody did a video essay on the Big Bang, and it's all about basically. And I noticed this, and I was like, "Oh my god, I must be smart," but I'm probably not. But yeah, it's all about them shitting on each other. That literally is the Big Bang Theory. It's just that everybody shits on each other. They all make fun of each other for everything, all of them, all the time, and it's like, oh my god, yeah. And now I can't not see it, you know. But I kind of like that. I like them being bitchy at each other for their own bullshit, you know. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I watched Upload. I think it's called Upload. Yeah, I watched the new show, Upload. It's not bad. That ends. That ends in a cliffhanger. I was really annoyed at that because I was waiting for the next episode to happen. Because I was just playing a video game, and also it kind of ended, and I didn't notice because I was just waiting for the next episode to autoplay. And I was like, I finished the level on the game, and all of a sudden it was like, where's the sound of my show playing? I don't hear anything. It's been more than 5 minutes, I swear. And I look at my phone, and it's like nothing. You know, it turned itself off. And yeah, because that was the last episode of that I watched. I rewatched the last season of The Good Place. I don't really know if I have anything else to add to what I said about it before. It was pretty good. I like it. I like A Good Place, though. What else did I watch? I watched a lot of stuff. Oh, Studio Ghibli. That's why I watched on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix. Studio Ghibli are all over UK Netflix. But yeah, I watched the Flying Castle one, and yeah. By the way, Studio Ghibli they're always bittersweet. All of them are always bittersweet. You know, it's like yay. You know, if anybody's seen Pom Poko, then you'd understand what I mean. You know, it's like and they always are bittersweet for annoying, horrible, annoying reasons that they can change. They would just make a little tweak to make them have a proper happy ending, and they never do it. And it winds me up because it's like, oh well, we've got to teach kids a lesson that not everything ends in a fairy tale happy ending. It's like, I get it, I do, but they're kids. You change that fucking ending. I want at least the option to have at least one film with a fucking happy ending. Can you just cheer the fuck up, Studio Ghibli? Oh my god. But yeah, like I said, it's always very bittersweet all of the Ghibli films I've noticed, except for Delivery Service, Kiki's Delivery Service. I watched that, and I was waiting for the bittersweet ending, and it didn't happen. And I was like, oh, cool. So there's one. But yeah. By the way, if you want to watch the Flying Castle one, there's lots of bears in that. White bears, but bears. You know. Including an Eggman. For some reason, Eggman's in that. I don't know why Eggman's in that. You know, Dr. Robotnik. But yeah, there's a guy in there that is basically Eggman, and he's a mechanic. And it was like, oh, when was this made? But yeah, so many bears, like every other adult male character in Howl's Flying Castle, whatever it's called, I can't remember. The Flying Castle one, the old Flying Castle one, is a bear. And they're all different kinds of bear, but it's funny. Anyway, I noticed it. It was just hilarious to me. Also, nobody fucking can die. It just seems like there should be like lots of people dying all the time, and there's buildings collapsing and shit like that, but nobody fucking dies. And it's just like, what the fuck? Except for potentially maybe about 3 people who fell out of the sky, but I'm not going to get into who those people are. Castle in the Sky, is that what it's called? What was... Oh no, it's Moving Castle. It's Howl's Moving Castle. That's the other Ghibli film, isn't it? I never watched that one on purpose. I read the novelization of it basically, so I know what happens, and it just kind of like it never got me with that magic. But yeah. Also, I don't know if it's a Ghibli, but there's the one that's based on the Borrowers. And that one has a bittersweet ending, but I don't know if that's a Ghibli film. I think it is just a animated The Borrowers film. Anieti or something like that. I can't remember. I don't know what it's called. It begins with an A. I don't know. But yeah. And that was good. The Borrowers one was good, although I never understood certain parts of it. And again, it has a very bittersweet ending, and it winds me up because, like I said, Studio Ghibli films, nearly all of them have this bittersweet ending, or just bad ending, you know. But a lot of them have this. It could have been a good ending, but we wanted to teach you a lesson, and it's like, oh come on, fuck you. Can I talk about Pompoko? Can I talk about how you could easily change Pompoko to make it not suck? The ending of that not suck so much, because like I said, it doesn't end bad, but yeah, it doesn't end good either in any sense of the word. Not terrible, but not good either. So yeah, can I talk about Pompoko? By the way, Monstrum on Amazon. The only thing is that it has subtitles. Yeah, I can't watch things with subtitles because I have them on in the background, you know. Or I listen to them like audiobooks. It basically means that, yeah. Sorry. You watching these stuff? Thank you. Lucky, I swear I've been waiting on Ghibli to get here. I'm pretty sure that you can find them somewhere. They're on a streaming service somewhere. Castle in the Sky. Yeah, Howl's Moving Castle is the one with the breakfast scene. I don't know what the breakfast scene is. Do I know what the breakfast scene is? I think I just remembered it. But yeah. Did you watch Spirited Away? No, because I've basically I don't like it. I'm not a fan. Like I said, I've read the novelization, so I know exactly what happens in it. Plus, it's been talked about to death on YouTube. You know, all of these like deconstructions and video essays and stuff like that about it. Kind of, I feel like I've seen it. But yeah, I'm just not a huge fan. Well, not a fan at all. I just don't like it. It just kind of is it's a bit preachy. That's what I was trying to think of. It's a little bit too preachy. And don't get me wrong, Pompoko is very preachy as well, but in a more obvious way, in a kind of like a more obvious personal way. You know, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, it doesn't feel as forced, I guess, as Spirited Away. But yeah. So I didn't watch Spirited Away on purpose. Is that the Tanuki one? The raccoons. They is the Tanuki one, but they translated in the dubs. They translate the word raccoon from Tanuki, so which is fine because literally they're the same thing. Raccoons and Tanukis are the same thing. It's just that they come from different locations and have minute differences, but essentially they're the same thing. Tanukis are bigger. I think their bodies are just longer, but yeah, that's the Tanuki one. Yeah. But yeah, it's about the. I'm not. I'm trying not to spoil anything. I have done that in the past, and it just wind me up that I've done that. But yeah, it's about a family or a tribe or a town's worth of raccoons who all live in one or two buildings of this old abandoned shrine, and they basically are trying to defend their home from some builders who want to develop the land that they live on. So yeah, and there's this whole thing to do with like raccoons and how raccoons are actually shapeshifters and could transform into items and stuff, and it's a thing. It's a thing. But yeah. So have you seen that one? Has everybody seen that one? Can I please just say how, I mean, how the ending of that could have been easily changed to make it suck less, you know? Wait a minute, have you seen it? I don't know. You said go ahead, so. Oh, that's that my. Oh no, that is still Ghibli, isn't it? I don't know. I'm confused. Yeah, I'm confused now. Miyazaki is one of the raccoons. No, that's the guy who made Studio Ghibli. My brain hurts. Don't do this to me. Well, the ending of it basically has them failing. Their home gets demolished, and they basically all they all use their transformation powers to basically either merge into the human world or live in the parks of the cities that the humans make. And it's like, I mean, yay, some of them survive and some of them are alive and they live happy lives-ish, but it could have been way cooler and better, you know, without being that sucky. I don't know. Did the outside lights just turn off? Oh, they're off now. Yeah. All they had to do is basically towards the end of the film, they do one last thing, one last big push to transform the land, to use their transformation powers to show everybody what the land used to look like, you know. And they basically they show what it looked like for them, but for basically everybody saw it. Everybody who lived in that area now saw it, and all the humans saw it too. And it was like, it was a magical thing. It was a really cool sequence, and it was magical, and it looked amazing, and it was awesome. But yeah, just have one or two of them acknowledge that this old shrine that this old shrine existed there, and make it back into a shrine again. That's all they had to do. That is literally all they had to do. Either make that whole land a protective space, and just, you know, advance around it, or literally enclose the shrine in and basically have it be the raccoon shrine. Because everybody around the area, all the humans agreed that basically some weird freaky shit happens here every now and again. We kind of know it's the raccoons. We can make it a Shinto shrine to the raccoons and treat the raccoons with respect. That's all they had to do. That's literally it. You know, that way they didn't entirely win. Not all of the land is preserved, but they've got a shrine. They've got a place to live. They could even move out. It's a thing. It's a thing. You know, that's a bittersweet ending. Not, we fucking lost. Everybody fuck off. You know, that's basically it. Because, oh my god. I kind of thought that was what was going to happen. I thought that's actually what was going to happen. And then one or two of the last shots of the movie is them knocking down the old shrine. And it's like, fuck's sake. But yeah, there's lots of little tweaks that they could have made in the movie itself. But every opportunity they don't do that, and it kind of winds me up a lot. But yeah, I actually still like Pompoko, even though it kind of it doesn't ever make me feel really good, just because of the ending. Literally just because of the ending. Also, apparently the raccoons are very heavily, easily influenced. You know? There's a group of them that have a cult. That they just join a cult and apparently sail off into the ocean and probably all die. In fact, definitely all die. And it's like, okay. Yep. I really do like one of the transformation masters. You know, it's very cute to me for some reason, both in human form and in raccoon form. But yeah, Unfortunately, that's how life is. Live with change. Yeah, James. Cute, you know. Like, you don't always want to live with it, and I get it. I get it. They've already made the damage. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that if you just made the changes that I've suggested, it would have been it would have made it at least a happy ending, not a fairy tale magical ending, but it's at least a happy ending. You know, they could have had the bittersweet ending, but while keeping the shrine. You know, that would have been more fun, in my opinion. It would have made things a little less shitty in the end, because I did get that shitty. Yeah. Tried Kiki's delivery service or Porco Rosso if you need a happy ending. I have not seen Porco Rosso, but I did already say that Kiki's delivery service is actually one of the only ones that I've ever seen that actually has a not bittersweet ending. That isn't. It's bad. I was waiting for it. But it never happened, and I'm still kind of like, yeah. I would say that basically Kiki's delivery service, not much happens in general, in my opinion. You know, ow. Oh, Totoro, yeah. Interpretation, I guess. That is a truly kiddie film. That's a very kiddie film. So yeah, I didn't watch that. That's also available, but I didn't watch it because I already remember it. It depends, but yeah, I do in Kiki's delivery service. I do wish that they explained more shit because they don't explain shit. Like, where is this magical place where they don't give a shit about witches? Um, you know, it was very odd because at first you don't know what time period it's even set in, but then again, it's just a complete mystical thing. You don't know. Yeah, you just go to a place and just and find work just like that. Is what the fuck? I don't like I said, they don't explain anything. It's really frustrating. Like, um, talking cats, magic. I get it. Um, is it like in the 1930s? I don't know. It's weird. But they have a radio. Somebody has a radio at some stage. Oh no, they actually have a small radio. So it's got to be like what, 60s? I'm just thinking about how small the radio is and when that was a thing. I don't know. Arrietty. Um, that's that's the one I was trying to talk about before. You missed the beginning of when I started talking about all of the Ghibli films that I watched. But yeah, I already said about Arrietty. I liked it, and also Olivia Colman voices in the English dub, voices the mother. That was distracting as fuck because essentially I couldn't remember where I heard that voice before, and it was driving me nuts because I was like, it's Tilda Swinton? No, it's that woman from Stranger Than Fiction? No. It's the one from. Oh my god, it's Olivia Colman. You know, it was so distracting throughout the entire film. And yes, that's another bittersweet ending, which, like I said, I would just make little tweaks, and it would be so fucking awesome. But you know, it would be not bittersweet. It would be a good ending. Again, not a great ending, but it would be a good ending. And there are some things that are just batshit crazy in that film. But I loved all of the, you know, all the. I liked the animation in that is amazing. I'm just going to say this. This isn't really a thing, but it just. I wish somebody told me this before I watched Arietti. They tease this dollhouse to death, and I guess they do tease a part of the dollhouse, which they do actually kind of use, but they don't use the dollhouse. And you keep thinking to yourself that this dollhouse is going to play a huge part in the future of this of the story. Doesn't. Okay, just forget the dollhouse. Okay, it's like it's a little it's a plot point, but it's not a plot device. You know, it's something to move the story along, but it's not actually gonna. It's not a thing that they're gonna ever fucking use, except for one bit of it. But again, they don't even use it the right way, in my opinion. Just ignore the dollhouse stuff. The storyline around the dollhouse. Don't ignore that part. But if you think it's going to go where you think it's going to go with the dollhouse, don't worry. Don't even think it. It's yeah. Yeah. Also, the English accents on everybody was super distracting, especially since you know it's in Japan. It's like, but it's in Japan. Why has everyone got an English accent? Just talk like you normally would talk. Or why is everyone going? I don't get it. It's crazy. The boy was a bit heavy-handed with his acting, with his voice acting, but then again, you know, kid voice acting. Yeah. But yeah. Nice work with sound design as well. Although you have to realize that, like, humans would deafen. They would just deafen them. What? I don't understand that. What was that? Yeah, humans would deafen a tiny person, and we wouldn't be able to hear the tiny people as clearly. But you know, whatever. They talk at the same volume as humans, as human beings. Um, I don't know what this means. Also, I keep forgetting that picture is a train. Yeah. But yeah, they are literally like they're little tiny people, and they're in a wall, um, and they come out of the wall, and all of a sudden you just hear this clock, and it's super loud, and it's like, oh my god, that's awesome. But wait a minute, wouldn't you be able to hear a little bit of that from behind the wall? Just a little bit of it. Soundproofing walls. That's one of the recent movies they've made. Was wondering if you've seen it. No. I think I might have heard of it now that you said that. I was like, Anyway, this didn't suck. I was expecting this to make me feel maybe even a little bit worse, but I don't feel better. But, you know, I have missed this, and this has reminded me of what I've been missing. So I might be back soonish. I'll definitely be back at some stage soon-ish anyway to do the to do art stuff on the other channel, because like I said, I've been missing art classes. So one of my eyes got crusty. Yeah, I will be back to do that, because like I said, there's a deadline on that. I kind of want to get it done, and even though I haven't been motivated, I gotta do that. I don't want that to be a waste. And I know I'd feel crappy if I don't do it, you know. So I do want to do that art class thing. I kind of like shot myself in the foot with that thing. Oh, God's sake, stupid eye. Yeah, I was kind of shot myself in the foot with that, because I have to. Well, I've told myself that I kind of have to do that in art class. I can't just do that by myself privately. But yeah. So it's just I read the "What's up? I just got here." Sorry. I saw the time knife. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh, now it's stinging. I don't have any eye spray or anything. Great fun. Just gotta stick this there. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's gonna get that reference. I saw the time knife. James, severe depression. It kind of hit a new low, basically. Yeah. That's why I haven't been on for like a week. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Planet Focus, I do appreciate it that you try to help me and everything. And honestly, I don't think anyone can, but it's okay. And we do love you. Yeah. Weird. Just had a random pain on my sternum just there. Oh, it was a muscle pain. Okay. It's fine. It wasn't that deep. It's fine. Right. Okay, it's really warm in here again. Better. Kind of, because I didn't say that it was a bad thing. I didn't say don't. Yeah. I'm not doing a bear. It's still crashed. I don't think it's connected properly. It's not showing me your icon or anything, and I'm looking at the replay, and it's not. It's ended. Oh well. Bye. It came back, and I'm gonna hit the bye-bye button. Bye-bye.